my preamble for today. I'm going to speak English and I'll make sure because of Kwaku Manu. So that somebody can translate.
But what is it? Is it English?
No, me Cambrofo. Me fetching infra. Sana mea obi be chire Kwaku Manu ase.
Okay, speak it.
Now, in the first place, I don't know your take. And I'll not be happy not to hear your take. But you have the chance later to give your take. Funny face, baby mama and the children going to visit him has become the talk in town. The girl has done well. Vanessa is the best. Shameful. Disgrace. An epitome of disrespect to femininity. Right. A strange, useless gathering of intellectual fools and follies.
Because she went there.
Allowing people with no intellectual ability concerning issues to lead us. That a lady of such caliber, who was not known until she became a victim of abuse through an abuser called Funny Face. We got to know her story. And at the end of the day today, if Funny Face has been requested to go through rehabilitation by the court of law because of his misbehavior, then that which he cherishes has been given to him in his state of recovery.
So it means that, what are you trying to say? I don't want to jump to conclusion.
Jump!
I won't jump.
When you break your leg, we'll heal you.
I don't want to be
because, no, jump!
I don't want to be you.
Everybody say that, Vanessa, you have done well. She is insane.
Vanessa is insane?
Yes! That she allowed herself to be pushed by Kwaku Manu. His name cannot be mentioned in English. That is why I'm mentioning the name in English. But the whole conversation is in English so that somebody can translate to him. That if it is for trending, it's for social media, it's to make a name, then he has failed the man who is taking treatment. And they have put him in more mess and trouble.
How did they put him in more mess?
Because in the first place, when you are treating people and you are able to cognitively identify what is their desire and what keeps them going. If it's cigarette, it's social media, it's weed, it's a particular lady, it's a mother, it's a father, then you want to help them to resuscitate themselves and recover so that what they wish for, they will go out of this stage to go and have it. But if the person is desiring for the thing, and in his state of recovery, you go and give him that thing. I help him. I help him.
But that's what they say.
No, are we helping him?
So in this state, Funny Face is not being helped.
And as for Vanessa, after this disgraceful thing, she went to sit on radio to even give an interview that if she makes a decision today to marry Funny Face, nobody can say anything. She's not a child. She is going through a phase of post, it could it be trauma or post-psychological phase of sympathy through emotional blackmailing to be accepted after her own folly in public. Funny Face was not in good terms with you. Funny Face was not in the position of being a father to the children. More to think about coming to cheaply accept you as a wife. Then you go there and come back and say that you want Funny Face to upgrade you from baby mama to a wife. She has no family. Then the father comes to speak. I respect the father the first day I heard you speaking because he says he's a traditionalist. But this one, the way she spoke, tells us that Vanessa is empty. My sister, when Funny Face did what she did to the girl in her pregnancy, some of us have to step our foot into the ordinary world where nobody can go to make sure that she will deliver in peace, not in pieces. Because she was pregnant. Then you carry the children who don't even know who Funny Face is and put your hand on the shoulder of the victim who is a wicked person to you according to your statement. Funny Face shot a dog because the dog was so much caring for you. Hey, today they want to treat him. You follow Kwaku Manu to go and Manu and the whole Ghana. Why are there? Why are there? Why are there? Why are there? And the feminists in our country, you have shut up. Number 3, Moka feminist no. Some president in wadi lama group na yet say obuko junso.
Who is the president?
Money feminist president wo kro mu. Ah, mo unofficial secretary. Emeka say wa wali o wachi ka wa hye ne say tibuka say wiasa be ye hwe mo. Won kwanya gayin gba leshi. She wa wo nyum okubeku.
So what do you want us to say to Vanessa?
She's fooling.
That's what you want us to say?
Yes. Then government can say Adebayo got lost when it was good. Adebayo, if Adebayo is the heaven that Funny Face is expecting, they should not allow him to see Funny Face. Let the young man see that he is not the president of anybody in this country. He needs to recover so that he can be fit for a father and, if possible, a better wife, not Vanessa.
Vanessa is not a better wife.
Chia, Bola. Oba osuso bema jimie so yamane wale no se sha be ketwi na kokube ni tie ba ko no ante obe translation ma no se sha be ka de kokube ni be tie
is it onja no nkwa na
onja wan enire
Vanessa njai
enire wa wo ba ko akora no ba nam de ba bi wa sha be wo miensa adai oba kama se wo nam no wo de wo nsubo se ni papa bi a na ni bi e ba wale wo Jimmy, so Jimmy so. Jimmy so. I'll be ready to even have sex with him when he comes out now. Then Anani D Vanessa and be Venus, God of love in the Greek nitino. Ne what tell de no. Abusuan kan asem ya mbode cham so. Vanessa, uni susu wo mu. Ghana for mo Ghana for me say yo. Funny Face, I didn't call some God. If he's desiring for Elembele and the other children, they should use it as the bait. Say
Elembele bay.
In Colombia, from Elembele.
Ella Embella.
Elembele. And he said, also share Elembele. Any bakuna yawuna. Yen use no for his total recovery before he can become a father and, if by mistake, a husband. But what you have done, and all of you, oh my dear Vanessa, you've done so well. No woman would do this. But God, hey, she should shut up for the rest of her life. If she dare comes out to come and say anything about what Funny Face is doing to her, she will hear pain.
So if she goes back and Funny Face maltreats her, she should keep quiet.
But the Funny Face will have that beautiful woman. And the lady will be so happy to be divorced out of such marriage with Funny Face. You think, I saw, Barry, Betty, you told us what you went through. We've not heard Funny Face apologizing to you. But Funny Face spoke that he wants to do something so he can collect his children. When a man's focus is on children and not you, as a woman, feel hurt. All Funny Face wants is Ella and Bella. Elembele, Elembele. And he will take Elembele. I need them in my phone. I mean, the Vanessa are taking my children. And Funny Face told us that she will collect the children so that you go hungry, because without the children you don't eat. And your mother cried in an interview telling us that she's testifying to it. What is it? Who is Funny Face? The family is not there. They are waiting to bury their daughter. Yes. When she dies and they bury her, I will become her ghost and I'll kill everybody in their family. You see, it's painful to allow. Why do you allow this girl to go and visit Funny Face? Will he change? Mususo, hey! Yako ni, majasi ya.
Yako ya separation eswe, koswe.
Ghana family chiao.
Afeni yechia.
Mwe na.
Last week we spoke about separation.
Practicing separation, but in the wrong way.
You have only 6 minutes to go.
No, I even have 2 minutes. I'll say and get up and go.
Okay.
What does it? Because you see, a lot of women are going through. Somebody when I left called me here and said the husband is not agreeing to separation, but it's more treating her. And the statement is me. Minko Jawda. Wow. Obeko. And when she calls the father and tells the father that, dear Mikuna say, oh, catch mami, oh, Ajua Rosu. Hey, I didn't cry now, how be Babel Massa. I did Chebia, what do you be? I tell now, so Jawa there. Only second Jawa the Jaya. Only the other Paya, the mother is stupid. Any woman who stays in marriage because of her children becomes destroyed and grow up to become a destroyer. If you stay in marriage, and I'm calling it, hey, I didn't marry my children. No. I married my wife. So my first focal point in this marriage business is my wife. The very day I stop focusing on my wife, then the marriage has ended. I'm doing babysitting with a certain woman in the house as a co-tenant.
So that woman can pack and go.
You separate because it's a process. So that's where we are. So when she calls him, Madam, tell her uncle. Or see, counselor, he found a meko. Me mama no mo na meko no. Okwa omunjewo. Oma ka chem say omuni baby mama menda. Me so me ni sika me dey akọ high me down baby. And kwala so me kwa me ni omo ko. You see the mind of a woman who is supposed to go through separation, she's still thinking about the children because of the storage. The connection of a mother to a child. But the man who is in question, once he identifies that your life is about the children, will constantly provoke you and say, and if you are ready to leave me and go, remember,
you're not
these
children anywhere.
I'm not going with you. Hey, so she's there. She's getting destroyed. She's losing her hair. You see the same beautiful woman now, her skin is becoming wrinkled, not because she's old, but she's avoiding separation. Last week I said you need to evoke separation. It is part of the legal process for divorce. Nobody can force you, not a pastor. If your pastor hears your husband abusing you and tells you a demonic attack, your pastor is wicked. Don't appreciate him. Because Ross, let me tell you one thing. In my church, if you are not married, no, it's in my church. If you are not married, then you have a child. For us, we will still come and pray for the baby if you request. We don't name the children because naming ceremony is done by the family. We only dedicate the child.
Right.
As you are sitting down, if somebody comes to impregnate you, and your family accepts the norm and says yes, we know he has impregnated you, but we've called the young man, we have spoken, and we have agreed on the protocols and whatever must be done. As a church, what say do I have? You are not my daughter. Right. Because the Bible says in Psalm 1, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and your mother. So there's a specification.
Right.
The spiritual fathers are supposed to be obeyed. But to honor is your biological father and your biological mother. So if they accept that Rosalind fairly expect that, why should me the church be a problem? The same way like marriage. Somebody is praying and the prayer is that, Father, I am praying over my husband that whatever spirit of polygamy that is coming from his background, I disconnect it in my level. It will never happen with my generation. And that is your prayer. But I am the 4th child of the 6th wife of my grandfather. The one I call Solomon. Your behavior and the reason why you don't want to go for separation is because me per se me wo fa akon. Yes, o jo so fa akon e na ebo ehuro ye di si dan. If you urinate in one place, it forms. When it forms, what do you wash or what do you eat it with? See how you are suffering. Instead of you to go for separation so that you can come back and just work on the separation is working on the relationship. So I said it. Go somewhere. Don't tell me I don't have a place to go. Go to your father's house and go and put your mat in the compound and sleep on it. You are better off than lying down with the husband. Somebody says he gets up in the morning and the first thing he will ask me is that, oh, so you are still here. Then she goes to check her BP. The BP is up. Hey, Emma. Hey, Jimmy, I feel so bad. Somebody will call you in the morning, you wake up with your husband and he looks at your face and say, hey, so you slept here. You know what it means? It means you are too insignificant that I didn't even recognize you in the place, because his statement is that me nkoja awade da me yawa mawako me mbo na mfa me nko police station. If I hit you, you take me to police station, but I will abuse you emotionally. And when it comes to emotional trauma, when you go anywhere, nobody sees that it has been done to you, so you put all the pain on the children. See women who have suffered in marriages and never divorced. The way their children are.
Your number, please. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time.
Well, your small time is good.
It's not small. It's not small.
This your small time is also very good. Jowa asono. Ontie nyame nkwasi asem. Na de oni asono. Onfa bonsam nyansa. Na nom ne jonso. Wo ba wu nkwasi ewu yesi okwasi nsie wa ye dani kwasi efu wo nkwasi ekurom. Awade ne ye made na ye ntra awade wu nkwasi ewu. 0277 609 644. 0277 609 644. Rosalie, tell them separation is not a sin. Don't follow your prophet. Don't follow your pastor. Don't follow your mother to say, oh, pastor not here. Are you marrying your father? Are you marrying your father? So your mother, oh, pastor not here. Are you married to your father?
Thank you. Those are the words of Reverend Cousin George Lutterodt. He'll be back.